Gotham by Gaslight is the latest DC animated movie to hit home video. I had the pleasure of seeing it, and some of these movies I can take or leave. I kind of gravitated more towards the Batman ones because that's a character I know, but this is a very different iteration of Batman. It's set in the Victorian era, and to boil it down to just a logline, this is about Batman versus Jack the Ripper. But it's very much based in a real world. It's not as caricatured as some of the other animated movies, and I feel it is a very real sense of darkness, foreboding in this movie. There is lots of scenes that are extremely violent, bloody. There is sexual content in it, there is swearing in it, there is guts and horrible things done to people in this one that feels not very comic booky but very real life, and dark themes run through this movie, and I think it's all the better for it. We have Bruce Wayne, who is still the Batman here, even though he isn't the usual Batman. He doesn't have all the toys and tricks that he normally has. He has some of them, and it introduces other characters. It opens with a Poison Ivy character. We have Selina Kyle, we have Commissioner Gordon, we have all these other characters who may not be who they are in the regular DC universe, but it's still a nice little nod to them as well. The movie looks kind of washed out, and lots of browns to put it into the Victorian era, but the best thing was the storyline by far. I didn't know going into this it was going to be a Jack the Ripper story. Pretty soon I caught on to that fact, but I think it's one of the best layered stories yet. It's a good mystery at heart that I really didn't know who it was going to be. I was surprised by who Jack the Ripper was. It came as a big revelation to me. I loved the character of Selina Kyle. I loved the look of the movie. I liked the way it brought in lots of things like Alfred and Dick Grayson and things like that come into it as like an orphan boy that he starts to look after. Like I said, it's very rich in the Batman universe, but completely different from what we're used to. If you're a fan of these animated movies, and particularly the Batman ones, I think you're going to love this because it has its own sensibilities and it stands apart from the rest of it because of that dark tone that's in it. Very rarely do you see vicious amounts of blood and guts and horrible things happening to people in a cartoon, an animated feature film, particularly the Batman ones or superhero ones. They do it here because the story calls for it. You have to believe that this Jack the Ripper is a monster, and you see Batman make his match several times against this character. You also have this underlying theme of the Victorian era of women being sexualised and being used and being abused that runs through the movie as well. Got some harsh language that I wasn't expecting, and again put me on the back foot a little bit for most of the movie, but it makes it better because of that. Of all the animated movies I saw, this is one of the better ones. This is one that I would go back to and watch again. It looks nice. It has a nice twist in all the Batman characters. It brings in a really interesting storyline, because when you say Batman versus Jack the Ripper, you think, no, it's not happening. It's going to be like that Batman versus Dracula one. It was all right, but let's face it, wasn't great, was it? I think you should go and check this out. I gave Gotham by Gaslight 4 out of 5. I had a lot of fun with it. Nice direction, nice art. Great story. Absolutely fantastic storyline. And that's what I would go back to it again for. I would love to see a kind of sequel set in this universe because it's original, it's fresh, it's fun. That's more it. So let me know in the comment box below what you thought of Gotham by Gaslight, and I'll see you next time on Man vs. Film.